everybody. How's everybody doing on this fabulous Friday? Is everybody all right? Are we all okay? Are we here? I guess it's Saturday early doors over in Oz and New Zealand. Hello, if you're come on in. Let's have a look who's here. Bones left a message saying they won't be here. Sherry's not sure if she will be up. But look at Sherry's profile picture. If you've seen Sherry's profile picture, oh, you're not going to believe it. Kathleen's let me know she's not going to be here. I'm glad to be, guys. Oh. Florence, hello, darling. How are you doing? Are you all right? Bambi, hello. Try and stay awake. It's all right. I'll try not to send you to sleep. Rosie, hello. How are you doing? Lana Del Toro, hello. How are you doing? Trudy, hello. Good morning, Trudy. Who else we got? Seri, hi, gorgeous. How are you? Moya, hello. How you doing? Let's have a look. Winter Moon, hello, darling. Where are we at? Patricia, hello. Carol, good morning. Good morning. You must be in the States or Canada. If you're in morning. Let's have a look. Where else we at? Sylvie, hello, darling. Helen, hello. Enjoy work. Yeah. Try and enjoy work. It's Friday. Hopefully you'll have the weekend off. Wendy, hello, darling. Where else at? Karen W is here. Hello. How are you doing? Sherry is there with her Richard III profile picture, which I've got to say, I was chuckling about that for ages. Where are we at? Rosie, Carol, Janine, Jackie Watson. Hello, darling. Ramble on. Hello. Vicky, are you at dialysis? Okay. Well, I hope your dialysis goes as well as possible and is as comfortable as possible. Let's have a look. Joe Jones is here. Hello, Joe. Yvette, hello, darling. Efida, hello. Elizabeth, good afternoon. Hello. Eliza, hello. Denise, hello. Maria. Susie, hello. Love my rescue pup is here. Denise is here. Old Bird is here. Hello. How are you doing, Old Bird? Anne, hello from South Australia. Hello. Welcome. Come on in. Love the Aussies here. Kate, good morning, Northie from USA East Coast. Ooh, are you guys all right? Is everybody on the East Coast all right? Because you've got those terrible wildfires. I didn't realize till yesterday. Up in Canada, and I can see you can see like New York's orange and the skies. I hope it's easing up now. I hope that sorts out. Yeah, we've got loads of Aussies here. Rosemary, good evening from South Australia, just gone 10:30. Bless you, man. Monica J, hello. Lucy is here. Hello, Lucy. You're doing okay, just got some air quality issues. Yeah, I bet it's rough, that, man. Hello, Louise. Thanks for dropping in. It's appreciated, guys. Marissa, hello from Arizona. Beautiful. So many places in the world I want to see. Philadelphia as well. Oh my goodness. Is that just the air quality, or is it the wildfire spread there? AP from Atlanta. Hello, darling. So, yes, in my area near Ottawa, we could smell the wood burning for days and smoke and have rain. But we've had rain for a couple of days now. I hope it clears. That's devastating. Hi, Ellen. You're from the UK? Good. We've got some UK people. Woo! We've got a few UK people. Obviously, I'm from the UK as well. It's got a real mixed kind of bag from bits every. Can't speak, bits everywhere, from everywhere. Now, if you're new to my channel, you'll know that we've started doing it recently, pulling a card for the energies, the day's energy from a kind of like basically I got a load of different I think they're all Kyle Gray oracle cards, and I mixed them up into one big deck for us all. So some of them are quite nice. So we're just going to pick a random card from today for any energy, and if you can take it, take it. And if you think, man, it's not for me, it's not for you guys. But yeah, they're all quite. Let's try this one. See what we've got. Ooh, the Miracle of Prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven, which is really nice. And it's Archangel Sandalphon's actually as well the archangel of the earth and protection of animals as well. So I, especially with those wildfires and things going on, I really hope, like, say a little prayer, or if it sends healing and kindness to Canada and those affected by what's happening in Canada. I was shocked, genuinely shocked, because you guys are like snow most of the year. That is just shocking. So yeah, so take that if you want. Look at Archangel Sandalphon if you want. Say a few prayers. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Whatever's going on, just don't give up on it. Keep going. I think that's generally the message of everything, apart from the Waite, apart from some of the people we talk about. But you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Has anything exciting been happening while I've been gone for a couple of days? Nothing too bad. Nothing too much. I did catch. What's his life? Trevor Cott's videos today. So if you're about 7 p.m. UK time today, I pop over and give him some support. I think he's a huge channel. He doesn't need necessarily my support, but I just feel it when somebody's like, he's tried to help somebody and it's went wrong or something. So I'm all for, like, being supportive for people. So if you're about, it's 7 p.m. UK time, so it's probably late afternoon, early morning, late afternoon East Coast, probably late morning West Coast. Is that right? Is my time? I'm getting better at time zones, and God knows what time it is in Australia. It's probably it's like probably like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. But yeah, so it is wild. Hello, Elaine. So that's one thing that I've seen that's gone on YouTube lately. So yeah, just send people support when they need it. Support Mr. And he is a veteran as well. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be looking into, well, one of the things I want to do is look into Darkest Anderson, and I want to look into Omid Scobie's, and I also want to have a little bit of a look into Elton John more, just because it really did trigger my brain cell. I was just like, these guys aren't good. Like, honestly, guys, I really think they're like not good. There's another guy I want to look into who actually also triggered my brain cell, and I forgot about it till after I'd made like the little thumbnail I put on this. I want to look into Charles Spencer, because he's came out and more or less backed Harry in this. So I want to see if the Spencers have got some more to do with this type of situation. Now, I tend to kind of avoid these people on my usual lives, but well, to be honest with you, fine. They're out there on the court. Yeah, you saw that, Sari? Mm-hmm. Sylvie, yeah. He creeps me. I've never. He's just, yeah. He just seems a bit of a. They're very entitled. Very entitled. Hello, Anne. So yeah, I think yeah, it did bother me too, Vicky. I was just like, what? After everything, now is the time that he speaks out. After absolutely everything. Something, I think there's an author, blah, get my brain working. There's an author, journalist even, called she might be an author as well, I don't know, Petronella Waite, and she is he basically went gunning for her. Yeah. Hello, LS. How are you doing? You're fighting with the computer. Bless you, man. I know how that feels. Spencer's two daughters have iced him out, Jen. Yeah. It tells you a lot. He is a bit nasty. I wonder what star sign he is. I'll have to look that up. Now, I want to say a couple of things about Marcus Anderson. One, I don't think that's his real name. Allegedly, it's my opinion, conspiracy, whatever. I don't think that's his real name. Two, he's kind of putting his head above the parapet a bit. He is letting himself be known because he's going to awards and getting his photo taken at awards. So he is, with Meghan and Harry. So he's kind of like, oh, I'll just put myself out there. Madame Scabies, well, we all know he's been about for ages. And so, yeah. Living in the States, was he and Diana close? No. He wasn't speaking to her at the time of his death. And he took all his guilt out on the royal family, basically. And he basically is what's happened, to be honest. He wasn't involved. Yeah, he hasn't been that involved with William and Harry as much as he likes to give to, as much as he likes to allude to, from what I can see. You don't think it's his real name either? Yeah, Darkus Anderson. He's on incognito mode. So, it might get a little bit dark. I don't know. It could do. It might do. So, yeah. So we shall have a look into them, and I'm also going to have a look into King Charles and see how he thinks everything's went with it, because we've looked at William, but we're going to have a look at King Charles and see how he feels the court case stuff has went on as well. And thank you. Thank you for all your prayers and all your niceties and everything. I have had I've got this thing with my leg. I have got complex regional pain syndrome or something. That's it depends which doctor I'm talking to. It's basically nerve damage from the base of my spine down my leg, and it plays up. And it's not really, it can be pain, but it's also, it can be like my whole leg will kind of spasm, and the muscles get really tight. So obviously that's quite uncomfortable and quite painful. They don't know why. Anyway, so it's one of those things. But it just happens randomly. But it's guaranteed to happen every 3 to 4 weeks. It's the gift that keeps on giving, and it's usually when it's just like you've completely forgotten about it, everything, and it's just bam, it just happens. So please bear with me. Every now and then that'll happen. Hello, Madeline, how are you doing? And it's not pleasant, and yeah, so it just kind of like, it's like sticks and jitters and stuff. So I did have valerian. I did have a valerian tablet, and I had valerian tea, and Merlin absolutely lost his brains when I opened up the valerian tea. I mean, God, did it stink, but it seemed to help a lot. I also took a tablet for the first time last night called bacoflan. It's for muscle spasticity, and basically it's like that and the valerian. And I was like, I'm still awake. I've taken all the that's the last thing I remember. I'm still awake. Wasn't very awake that long. So yeah. I know you guys will still be here. I know, but I do miss you when I'm like, oh, why does it have to do it this week? There's so many readings I want to do. It's like really kind of like fun to do them, especially when there's something going on like this. So I'm just like, I was after a conversation with the doctor yesterday. He was like, "Oh, give me some Beckerfield." I was like, oh, okay. Daily Mail said that he stayed at Frogmore Cottage when he was in the UK. Yeah, oh nah, I don't get that. I think. Do you know what I think? I think he's been put up in one of the properties. There are many properties in the UK that are owned by the royal family that we don't potentially see. We don't potentially see. So yeah, there's those, and there's also Soho House. Valerian reminds me of Harry Potter's potions and stuff. Yeah, it tastes like it. It's just like woof. Bye, Winter Moon. Unscheduled dog walk. Hey, Tammy. How are you doing, darling? So that was my leg. But anyway, so we're gonna have a look. Should we start off with should I know what I should do first. 2 seconds. Let me just get out. Because we've had, I know you say, I remember some of you guys said some other tarot readers was getting the King of Wands ages ago. You said that to us. And I don't want to be tramping on anyone's toes with this. So I don't know which one was. But there it is. But we are going to have a look at it. Good morning, Deb. How are you doing? Really? Is that what Neil Seen said? He never. he was refused royal properties and was at Soho House. No, I don't see him winning the case, AP. They could the thing is with the case, the Mirror have already admitted one thing and apologized for it. So I don't know if that means like the others will, but I feel like he's like it's not going to go the way he wants. Marie will send you lots of prayers and lots of healing to you. That's harsh. That's a difficult thing to go through, man. Worrying. Lots of prayers to everyone who needs it. And to Canada, and yeah. We'll send you lots of prayers, Marie. I really feel like the King of Wands is someone important. And yes, lots of prayers to Sari too. So let's start off by looking into Mr. Darkus Anderson. And see what the cards have to say about him. I'm going to put that up here. Just see what his involvement is with Harry and Meghan. Three of Cups in reverse. Starting off. Bad influence, that's for sure. Very bad influence. There's a lot of gossiping. There's a lot of chatting. There's a lot of, you know, drinking, a lot of substances that you use to get a lot stronger than valerian. Yeah, so you know, we're talking about Colombian marching powder, we're talking about wacky backy, we're talking about stuff like that. Really, what he wants, I think he's from, I wonder if he's like an anti-monarchist or something. Because we've got the 10 of coins reversed crossing over, which is obviously it's protection, it's a wealthy family, it's wealthy to do. So I wonder if he's from like a wealthy, well-known family or something. He's got some money there. Okay. What he wants known about him and what is known about him. Look at that. It's got the devil in reverse underneath. above the situation, we have got the King of Coins. Something to do with Harry is why he got involved with this. In this whole, maybe Harry was the target. We have the Devil underneath. Harry was his ticket. We have the Page of Wands in reverse leading in the situation as well. So he was really amped up. He really wanted. I feel like Harry was the ultimate prize. I feel he has got a problem with the royal family. I feel like he is from money though himself. I don't know, actually. Maybe he's got a problem. Maybe he's got a problem with them because he didn't have anything. We've got the Devil in reverse underneath, which is obsession, corruption, manipulation, things being found out. And I feel like he is being found out for what he is. We have got the Nine of Swords there. He's gonna. He is not who he says he is, and this is actually causing him some. This is causing him some issues. We're talking about Marcus Anderson Moya. 10 of Cups in reverse. So 2 family cards, both in reverse. And 2 of Wands. This guy is a fixer. This guy is somebody who likes to go around solving problems for people. This guy is somebody who knows where the bodies are buried. This guy is somebody who will know everybody's little secrets and cash them in when he needs to. He's a different kind of social climber than Megsy Darling. He is very much more a social climber. Like, he ingratiates himself. Now, I'm not saying he is like this certain gentleman I'm talking, but there was a gentleman called Jimmy here in the UK. I'm not saying Mr. Anderson is anywhere near like Jimmy. But what I am saying is Jimmy got power and favor because he knew a lot of people and knew when to call in the favors. I feel like this guy has kind of got that kind of same kind of patter in a way. I'm not saying like he sounds like Jimmy thingy, not at all. What I'm saying is it's that kind of like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, but I will always remember it, while you'll just be relieved you've got yourself out of a hole, and I'll call it in when I need it. We have the 5 of Swords coming up. So there is some more stuff coming out about Marcus Anderson. I feel like he's going to pull some tricks. I feel like we're going to get some more stuff out about him. It's to keep that veneer. It's to keep that veneer of happiness, and he wants everyone to think that somebody is happy when they're not. Let's have a look at Omid Scobie's Because didn't Omid Scobie's Page of Cups in reverse as well? This guy is really bothered. Both of these guys, man, this guy is really bothered. Allegedly, my conspiracy by the Wales' children. That's, I don't know why, man. That is just real bad. He's got this kind of like, he's really been amped up. I feel like he's getting all of his buttons pressed, and he's got this kind of vendetta. There's the Chariot crossing over. He is really stupid, to be fair. He's a useful idiot. There is the King of Pentacles, what's known about the situation. All right, I see. I see. I'm calling absolute rubbish that, do you know how Harry and Meghan say, oh, we met on Instagram, oh, it was a mutual friend? The link is not, the link is the only people that are around them. The link is basically, is Marcus Anderson and Omid Scobie's. That's the link. That's how they got together. But Harry and Meghan are. So when he says he doesn't know Harry, he's lying. He's lying. We all knew that, allegedly, in my conspiracy, whatever. The Hierophant, what's underneath him. Both of these have got mad problems with the monarchy. Absolutely. They do not like structure. They are really drunk the Kool-Aid. Both of them want us to kind of respect their hustle, but not call out their hustle at the same time. The Queen of Cups in reverse there. The Queen of Wands in reverse. What's known about the situation? Hi, Meghan. I wonder if Omid's going to get markled. Page of Wands in reverse. Interesting. I've got two pages of Wands there. One at the start, one at the end. One at the start for the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody really wanted to be Princess Diana. We know who that is. The Queen of Wands in reverse, of course, would be Meghan. Meghan being a Leo. Leo's a fire sign. Fire signs relate to wands. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Princess Diana. Princess Diana was Cancerian. Cups of water. Yeah. Now, he's got a massive problems with the Waleses. A massive problem with the Waleses does Mr. Scobie's. We've got the Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is what surrounds him. He's really, I don't know if he's with her right at the second, but he's really been drip-fed some poison, drip-fed some stuff, and he's really got it in for Catherine and William. But particularly Catherine. Something Catherine's done, he might be a perceived slight. He might think she wasn't as receptive to him as he wanted her to be, but like he really feels like Catherine has done something to him. And of course we have here the Eight of Cups and we have the Page of Wands. So he's going to get talked up and dragged up and wound up, and he's going to come in batting for his little mistress, his boss. The Eight of Cups, of course, is what he fears. He doesn't want to be left. He doesn't want to be made to walk away. Oh, hello. Hello, lady. Hello, priestess. And hello, Himoko. How are you all doing? Okay, let's have a look and see what Elton John has in all of this. And then we're going to look at Charles Spencer. Did somebody say what star sign he was? I'm sure I saw it a minute ago, but it's went out of my head. Elton is there for the Hermit being Virgo being Harry, straight away. He sees himself as a very wise man. He's a Taurus, is he? Taurus. Try and keep that in my brain. 2 of Wands, joining the union. Temperance. Not as in joining in a union, like bringing it together. And the 7 of Coins. Now, I've had a conspiracy that Elton John has been funding all of Harry's little criminal exploits. Allegedly, I really think he is. There's a 7 of Coins underneath, the 2 of Wands crossing over, and the Temperance card. He's trying to make everything look... you know, very kind of fair, and I guess he's trying to drag in some PR because we've got the 2 of Wands crossing over. This involves them working with each other across overseas. And then the Page of Wands in the same place there. Darkest Anderson in the same reversal. Wow. Okay. There's the 10 of Coins. There's the Ace of Wands. There's the Page of Coins. This is going to cost him a pretty penny. And there is the 10 of... No, sorry, the 9 of Wands. The Page of Wands in reverse there. He's very heated, very wound up. He's got a very short temper. And he doesn't necessarily process. He doesn't necessarily process things the way that we would process them. The 7 of Coins, his inventory. He's got coffers. He's got money. He's got loads of money, Elton John. And we have the 10 of Cups coming in. We're going to hear how he's got a wonderful relationship with Harry. And he's going to say Harry is wonderful. Harry and Meghan are wonderful. And that's going to come out quite soon, I feel. But we've got the Page of Coins and the Ace of Wands. So maybe he's going to try and do something a little bit more creative. He's going to come out and say, he's going to come out and say something. The Page of Coins in reverse. And the Ace of Coins in reverse. And the 9 of Wands. Feeling battered and bruised. This is expensive. We know he likes to splash the cash. We know he likes to throw money around. Yeah, basically, Janine. Yeah. Uncle Elton has really fallen for it all. Really fallen for it all. Omid Scobie is going to be trying to avenge Diana's death. But these two, Darkus and Uncle Elton or Auntie Elton, are absolutely just like immature, wound up, petulant, bratty, entitled, allegedly my conspiracy, whatever. This is just like, they are just like really, they're going to look all very kind of calm, and but he is just, no. Let me have a look and see. I'm going to use these ones for did everyone hear that bird? That's either a bird somewhere or it's a cat toy. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so let's have a look and see where Charles Spencer fits in all of this. Because Charles Spencer, Candle in the Wind, all those kinds of things. Goodbye England, Rose, blah, 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 blah. Let's have a look. Eight of Wands. Ooh. It's really triggered him. I feel like all of this going backwards and forwards, but it's a superficial triggering. He doesn't like what he sees on social media. He doesn't, and I don't know what Miss Wyatt has done to him in the past, but it really triggered him. It like really triggered him. I think he was sticking up for his nephew in his mind. Maybe his nephew asked him to stick up for him, asked him to show support. Because the Hermit, of course, would relate to Virgo in the tarot deck, and Harry is a Virgo. Above here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is interestingly enough, which is what is under Uncle Elton. So this is he is thinking of a payout. Beneath it all is chatty celebration. All right, okay. Interesting. There's the King of Wands. The first time it's came out in this spread of many cards. And there's this Five of Swords as well. And Five of Swords for Marcus Anderson. And the Ten of Pentacles. He is bothered by the royal family. Which is wild. We have got the Four of Pentacles in reverse there. He is worried about loss of control. He's worried about losing a narrative. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Interesting. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Three of Cups. They think, right? They think with this whole court case and how everything's playing out that they are onto collectively a winner. Interesting that all of these people kind of link up. I feel the King of Wands is not Mr. Scobie's for a start. I don't think it is Charles Spencer. I don't. It could be, but I don't think it is him. It's now down to between Elton and Darkus. However, whoever put Charles Spencer up to this has more influence on Charles Spencer, and I don't think Darkus Anderson will have that influence. But Elton would. Elton's the King of Wands, I think. That's pretty much it. That's what I'm thinking. the Three of Cups underneath, there's the gossiping, there's the chatting, there's like, you know, I think he quite enjoys it in a way, which is really weird because he seems to be like very aloof, but he likes getting involved in a way. I don't think he wants to retire to his sprawling estate and says nothing. And after all, like, the people will come for the royal family and say monetize this, that. But this man is basically like, he's charging people to kind of go to Diana's memorial. I'm so sure that she was offered to be buried. They offered to bury her. I might be wrong on this, so please bear with me. I'm sure they offered to say, before a funeral, they said, we can bury her in Westminster Abbey. But no, he was like, no, we'll stick her on the pond next to the gift shop. This man, the Elton, Knight of Pentacles is leaving this situation. When we're going to, he's going to come out and say, I feel like he's going to say more. The Page of Cups there in reverse. There's a lot of pages for grown men. Elton's name was Reginald. Yeah. Yeah. He looks like a Reginald as well. Five of Swords there. Knight of Pentacles. Has he got a son? I'm sure he's got a son, hasn't he? Charles Spencer. Something coming out about the son, but the 10 of... He has got a problem. Charles Spencer has a problem with the royal family. Probably King Charles, but the royal family. I feel Elton has a problem because of his own guilt. I feel like, well, we know Harry and Omid Scobie and Marcus Anderson. Yeah, both go. I think they're all kind of work together. I think they're all interlinked. Definitely interlinked. Yeah. That's not his name either, is it? Sorry, I don't think that's his name. Marcus Anderson. I'll just remove this from the desk. 2 seconds, guys. Why would he care, Caroline? Well, it's weird, you know. it's weird because you'll get people who are really pro the monarchy and they're from the United States or they're from Canada or wherever, all the way around the world, to be honest. And then you get people who really hate them from all around the world. So people have got different things. People have got different hobbies, different interests. You know, it's it's a funny thing. I never thought like so many people would like, well, not that I didn't think that I didn't like them, but like I didn't realize how popular the royal family were around the world, to be honest, until wherever. It's like these people who say, oh, like people from Australia or America can't comment on the royal family. It's just like, no, don't be daft. Anyone can talk about anything. If it's in the public domain, of course it is. Just because the British royal family doesn't mean like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, I find that really odd. It's like saying people from only this city can support this football team or soccer team or whatever, but it's just crazy. I'm disappointed Charles Spencer. What? Truth does swim like oil, doesn't it? Jen, I'm disappointed Charles Spencer after the Oprah interview and Energy Reader said that he called the Queen to defend the monarchy and offer support. People are just stupid. Wow, man. It's the stuff, it's the lies for me. It's the lies. If you don't see it, then don't say it. Do you know what I mean? Some people just like say stuff and they say they're channeling when they're not channeling, they're just sitting spouting their opinion. Just say your opinion. It's just an opinion, but don't try to be like, you know what I mean? You're right to an opinion, but don't pretend that it's like coming from your spirit guide when you're just sitting. Just don't lie. Just don't lie. I mean, like, no reader is 100%. Not one of us. No one ever is. But like, it's the lies for me. I just like, nah. I'm like, nah. The reader was on Tumblr and she was pretty reliable. It's like, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. It's just one of those things. I mean, there's a reader out there for everyone, but some of them, I mean, like, how are you, man? Some of them will sit barefaced and say, let's have a look. Let's get a card. Let's get a card. Let's have a look. Let me see if I can see a card, which would be really good there. So yeah, this is the Queen of Wands, and this card is saying to me, yeah, she is going to be completely doing the work. In fact, this is Megan, and she is contacting Catherine over the phone, and Megan is saying to Catherine that, yeah, and this card here, this is the communication, and it's just kind of coming through here, that the communication, and that this is a thing, that and just insert a load of buzzwords in, and it's that's what they're like. And like, I'm getting this feeling off this card that there's a fly there, as everybody put like fly traps out for the summer, and like done things and put fly traps out, because that's what this card says. It's just like, to take it from me, this is what I'm getting from Spirit. It's just like, shut up. Sorry. I know, man, I shouldn't, but you know. I can do bad tarot readings. I mean, I do bad tarot readings anyway, but like, the Queen of Cups is telling you to go and do your dishes. Sorry. It is a non-reader trying to be a reader, very much so. It really, I'm just like, honestly, I'm just like, nah. My one brain cell just is just like, too much, man, too much. What have I been drinking? No. I'd still be more accurate. I was still more accurate than this other reader when I was absolutely comatose. It's all right though. It's like, do you know what it is? It's just like, it's don't pretend and sit out there and say with your whole chest you're like this and this, and then like, because the real tarot readers are going to come up and look and go, oh, another tarot reader, because everyone, it can be quite competitive, it can be quite bitchy, but it's one of those things. Everyone's going to like come up, and it's the same as going, I'm a hairdresser, and going up and cutting someone's hair. You're going to get found out pretty quick. It's craziness. Have you fed the cats? Actually, that could be. Thank you, lady. That's very sweet of you. I do appreciate you. Thank you, sweetheart. It's the Valerian. Yes. This is Sammy's fault for getting me hooked on Valerian. I'll be grinding up it into a powder. Oh, dear me. Anyway, so we're going to have a look and see what the palace is saying. If you want me to start doing bad tarot readings, I can do, like, just for the fun of it. You just saw a big orb? Oh, that's cool. That is cool. You don't want me to do pretend tarot readings. Yeah, get some Valerian. Get on it. We'll have a Team Valerian club. It's medicinal purposes. No thanks. Okay, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to have a look and see how King Charles felt about Harry's visit over to the UK. Did you notice he kind of broke cover very quickly after Harry must have left the building? I think he was spotted going into Buckingham Palace on either Wednesday evening or Thursday evening. I forget which one it was. Let's see what King Charles thinks of this. I will do. That is a very good one. I'll do that one next, Jen. Let's have a look at King Charles first, and then let's see about oh, 5 of Swords. No, 7 of Swords, sorry. He's found out, he's seen some trickery going on. He's seen some trickery, and yeah, these lies reveal themselves. He knows what's been taken. I wonder if something actually has been taken. And the 3 of Wands crossing over. Interesting. Justice in reverse. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. And there's the 5 of Swords. Okay, I knew the 5 of Swords was going to come out in a minute. The 5 of Swords is showing to me, and the 7 of Swords in reverse, that he knows that there is trickery afoot and things have been moved around. Justice in reverse, I think he thinks his son's not going to get justice, and he's made an absolute fool of himself. A Justice in reverse card, a justice, of course, relating to the law courts that Harry's just been in. The 3 of Wands crossing over. The Knight of Wands, a lot of Wands, the World, okay. The 8 of Swords. Whatever has happened with regards this particular time, with regards to Harry and King Charles, I feel like the King Charles is starting to feel free and move forward. It's almost like he's made his mind up about something. I wonder if he's made his mind up about something while he's been away. There's a sense of love and content surrounding him, which is very cool. Definitely with regards to spiritual. I don't know if there's something spiritual over in Romania for him, but he feels refreshed. Do you know what I mean? The World, he's about to, I feel like there's something big coming up. There's the 4 of Coins, Control. And that is the 9 of Wands. He's going to feel a bit battered. That energy doesn't keep. So straight away, there's not a lot of love straight away with this. I feel like he is incensed and enraged by H's behavior. He's incensed and enraged by how Harry behaves and what Harry does. I feel like he thinks this is coming from an overly aggressive situation. And he also feels the Knight of Wands could also be in relation to Meghan, of course, with Wands being relating to fire signs. So he doesn't necessarily think they are of fair mind. And yeah, the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords there. There's been challenges, man. He finds the whole thing very tedious, but it is coming to an end with the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like something has been exposed, and he is working with this. There's more to this story. There's more to this than just out of this anger, out of everything. He kind of feels this renewed purpose with the Three of Wands crossing over there. And there's a different outlook when he is looking out to overseas. Because this is in a relation to the Seven of Wands underneath in reverse, I wouldn't be too comfortable if I was Harry. Just saying. Even though King Charles is feeling refreshed, it's not a kind of refreshing that it's, yeah. The Four of Coins, what he's concerned about is controlling the situation. I feel this is going to be something that churns on and on because he feels battered with this situation coming up to the end of the year, the start of next year. But we have the World. So we're going to get some news. I feel we are going to get some news with the relationship of King Charles and his son very soon. Very soon. So yeah, Nine of Wands there. Let's have a look. So you've all asked so nicely. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see William and Charles Spencer's relationship. Charles Spencer is Taurus and William is Cancerian. How does William feel about it? Let's have a look and see how William feels about it, because Eight of Coins. He finds it hard work. Or he finds him hard work. Three of Coins. Again, he finds him hard work. It's difficult, you know. It's not easy. It's not easy. He's not an easy man to get on with. He finds him hard work. It's probably something he needs to work on at. There's the Seven of Coins. And there's the Seven of Wands. He's having to take stock at what has happened around him with regards to the latest events. I feel like he finds them hard work and he feels defensive and a little bit attacked by what's gone on. I mean, on the surface, you've got all this kind of calm. William Isley's like the swan, isn't he? He just kind of like swims, and underneath we have got that kind of energy. I think he would be too polite than to say anything else. This dude does feel he finds his uncle difficult. What's crossing over the situation, he knows that Charles Spencer was a loose cannon. And I think he's kind of revealed himself. It's taken a while, but kind of eventually they come out and they let themselves be known. They kind of keep stum forever, you know. There's 2 of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Okay. It's the Emperor. 9 of Cups. William knows, man. He's not daft. And the 2 of Coins. Balance. He is constantly finding balance with everything. It's funny you should mention that Love's My Rescue Pup, because here we have got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I bet William is thinking that he wishes he had listened maybe to some security briefings, allegedly my conspiracy, because he believes it now. We've got what's surrounding about him. They know that they are trying to smear his father's image and reputation. We have got the Emperor in reverse. And if you've noticed, man, there's been a lot of kind of, on Twitter, there's been some Megxit accounts that have come out going at William and Catherine a lot. Like, a lot. The Emperor in reverse there. The 2 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. He knows that they were triggered. I feel like he thinks this is all triggered by the coronation, even though he thinks there's a lot of jealousy. We have got the Chariot in reverse there with regards to his uncle. I think he thinks he knew he was on board and they were on board and sympathetic. He was sympathetic to Meghan and Harry, but I don't think he realized how much. And I feel like he feels like he's getting attacked. He feels like his father is definitely coming out and getting attacked for that. And the 9 of Cups there. And he's thinking this has all come about since the coronation. I think it's going back longer than this. And there's the 2 of Coins there. William is not going to break rank about this at all, or say anything at all. He's weighing everything up, how to handle it. And if he can, he is going to try and just kind of weather the storm and keep everything in balance and in perspective. But he is very much thinking of everything that is being said there. Very much so. So, yeah. I don't see a lot of love there. I don't see anything there. I really feel like Charles Spencer and William's relationship is probably not the best. I think William's always found him hard work. So, yeah. LS, I completely agree. He is taking names. Hey, Arando, how are you doing? So, Let's have a look and see what Charles Spencer thinks of William. Ooh, interesting. He's been gaslit, man. He's just been fed a load. He's been fed. He has been lied to and manipulated and told mistruths about William, and things moved around. The Four of Swords underneath. The Four of Wands underneath. It looks to me like there is. He feels like some familiarity there. He really does feel that. I feel like he's going to get iced out by William. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Unless he says something catty in the press. Seven of Pentacles again, guys. Page of Wands again. They came through and the reading before. The King of Pentacles. There's the Emperor in reverse. Oh my God. He has got a real problem with King Charles, this Spencer guy. A real problem with King Charles. Like, really bad. I mean, they're both called Charles. I mean, but you couldn't get two different blokes, to be honest. The Hanged Man in reverse is what's known about it. He grows impatient with something. I wonder what that could be. And if it's regarding William, the world crossing over is... He's wounded, man. I feel like he's really drunk whatever Kool-Aid the overseas lot are telling him. What's underneath it is they have a relationship with William. He feels like there's a relationship there. Obviously, he's his uncle, but like he sees Charles and Diana's wedding there rather than seeing straight away his son, not his son, his nephew, which is weird. He's going to do, like, what is this guy, man? I feel like he's going to do something else and it's going to not look great for William. He's waiting on finances, something to do with finances. I mean, these people live on massive estates. It costs a fortune to run, but at the end of the day, you think, well, the money. And the Page of Wands surrounding him, Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Two cards that came out in the earlier reading. The King of Pentacles in reverse. What's on Charles Spencer's mind when he sees Harry? When he sees William is Harry. And all of the terrible things William has done to Harry. And he really believes everything that they say about it. He's going to... I wouldn't be surprised if he came out and said something about King Charles. But this will be towards the end of this year, the beginning of next, into 2024. The thing is, he wasn't speaking to his sister. He didn't speak to his sister for years. So it wouldn't make sense if he had a chip on his shoulder because he didn't really know that much, did he? I mean, all of these people weren't speaking to... It sounds very primary school. It sounds very kindergarten, doesn't it? High school, possibly. All of this not speaking to... She's not speaking to you. He's not speaking to me kind of stuff. I mean, you know... Howie, get a grip. you're all in your 30s. You know, it's just like, what are you doing? So I do think like Charles Spencer and William are, yeah. Something has, sorry. Something has. But we have got the Seven of Pentacles. So he's waiting for something. He's probably waiting for William to be king so he can kind of monetize it. And the quicker Charles is out of the way, the better for him. Because he can then go, oh, my nephew is the King of England. He sees, because there's impatience there, he sees him as money. Ching. All of them, both of them. You'd probably stick them in the middle of a pond too and charge 20 quid entry. Maggie, Spencer wouldn't give house rooms to Diana after the divorce because of security. Yeah, it's yeah. Charles Spencer was living in a big house in South Africa for a long time. Yeah, sorry, South Africa. We get rid of some of the worst people, can't we? We'll just send the Americans. Piers Morgan. Actually, I like Piers Morgan, James Corden, and Prince Harry. Duh. And then we'll send Africa Prince Harry and Charles Spencer. I mean, you know, it's not nice, is it? Money don't make you happy. Money, I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, money's nice, but at the end of the day, it don't make any of these these real famous people who've got like loaded, they're like completely miserable, absolutely miserable. And then you think, well, they should be that's what and another thing. Do you know that how old is he? He's in his 60s. Don't remember which one. He's in his 60s. And you know, there's this guy called Ian Griffith. Ian Griffith. I'm sorry, Welsh people. I'm probably butchering that. And I lived in Wales for 10 years only. I'm sorry about that. But there's this guy, and he's over in Hollywood now. He lives in LA, and he's got this. He was in like he's been in a few things. Ian Griffith. He's 59. Well, he's not looking good for it, to be honest. Anyway, so that Ian Ioan Griffith and his ex-wife, he's got a restraining order against. And now his 13-year-old daughter, or 15-year-old, I forget, his daughter has now put in a restraining order against him. Ian, a bad man to his ex-wife, yeah. His wife can't publicly post about him or talk about him online. Now, I know him to look at him, but I'm just like, and these people, man, they had money and it's just a mess, absolute mess. It's just think, what are you doing? I just don't understand it. Please don't send any more to us. Sorry. You should say the ones that we've kept. God. Yeah, money can't buy happiness, man. Ian Grufford, that's the dude. That is the dude. And I just don't know why. I think I might do a reading on it and have a look into them, kind of thing. But his wife, ex-wife, can't say anything about him. I think she was an Aussie. I think she's an Aussie. It's just like, and in the time of Amber Heard and everything, you kind of got you know, a lot of people kind of like instantly go, oh, it's after Amber Heard, everyone goes, oh, it's the woman who's the crazy. You know what I mean? I think that's when it all started coming out. So, but to get your daughter to do that against you, I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't know. And that, she wasn't allowed to work because he got her blacklisted. Really? Who is the wife? I don't know her name. Sorry. We'll send you Ezra Miller. No, you can keep them. And you got Corden back. No, I know. I forget his name of the wife. She's a blonde lass. But she was just like ripping him apart on social media and like saying all this stuff. And then he got her like, I don't know, like a injunction or something. Basically just shut her up because he was worried about the money. Now, I was reading an article on it the other day, and they had like that she had to move out of the family home because he couldn't afford it anymore, and he's saying he's got no money, and she's saying she's got no money, and it's just like, why don't people like James Corden? Johan Griffith. It's pronounced Johan Griffith. Thank you, Mickey. See, Mickey has told me how to say it properly. Thank you. Johan. He had an affair during their marriage, really. Oh, 2 seconds. So yes, Ricky Gervais can't stand James Corden. I know. That's the thing. It's just like, yeah, he's a horrible bloke, James Corden. Awful, in my opinion. Yes, yeah, everyone, if you're watching this, please hit the like button for LS. Not for me. I don't tell you what to do, but LS is. Hit the like button. Thank you. Subscribe and stuff. I'm a really bad YouTuber. I always forget that now. Unsubscribe and stuff. You liked him in Carpool Karaoke? Yeah. Couldn't stand Corden before he went to the US. Yeah, I never liked him either, Karen. Oh, Karen, Mickey. I never liked him. I never liked him. Yes, do it for LS. I never liked him in Gavin and Stacey. I always thought that was overrated as well. To be honest, like Stacey and the female characters and what's he called, Uncle Bryn or whatever it was, carried that. It wasn't Gavin or Smithy or whatever it was called. Ugh. Yeah, Alan Rickman was a nice dude. I don't know, Trudy. I don't understand how He is. The thing is, like, Caroline, I don't think people like in Australia would put up with his diva antics. Lana, that is a very good way to describe it. Sherry, you should be in bed. It's getting late. He's supposed to be remaking Gavin and Stacey. Oh, why? Have we not suffered enough? I mean, what do these people want? They want to be like, they think if it's the same with Harry, they think if they keep going, and I'm going off on rants today, sorry, it's the Valerian. They keep thinking they're going, they keep going and going and going, we'll all automatically like them. And it's just like, oh. No, you wouldn't put up with him in Australia. A complete diva. So yes. Anyway, I better go. I've kept you all guys for 1 hour and 33 minutes. And it's 2:30 a.m. and Sherry should go to bed. You all should go to bed as well if you're in Australia and stuff. And yeah, it's late, man. It's late for you guys in the future. It's mid-afternoon here. But so thank you all very much for being here. Thank you. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. And thanks to everyone who's hit the like button and subscribed. That's really cool as well. If you haven't, please do consider doing that. See Florence with a wah. I know, but you're meant to be asleep, Sherry. You're meant to be asleep, man. Put your phone down. Go to bed. Go to sleep. So thank you all very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sari. Don't you get them told. Go and have some coffee, LS. Go and have something to eat. Go and have something nice. Do something nice or go to sleep. Enjoy the rest of your days. Enjoy your sleeps if you're in the future. Hit the like button for LS and everyone, and for Sari as well. Make sure you do it because they're very nice people. And I will see you all maybe later, maybe tomorrow. I will see you in a little bit anyway. Have a good Friday, guys. Enjoy your Saturdays as well. Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.